Welcome to the Dojo, a virtual meeting place to remind ourselves and each other of our importance in the universe. Today, our topic is walking in your life's path to equally embrace what you want and what you don't want. Last week, we discussed letting go of relationships by releasing energetic debts and outgrown connections. If you'd like to review that topic, I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video. When we think about walking our life's path, life can be full of things we define as wanted and unwanted experiences. So let's dive into the deeper truth of your life's path, the path that includes your desires, dreams, and delights, and also detours, disappointments, and challenges you thought you never asked for. Every path can twist and turn, and every step can be enjoyable or an obstacle to trip over. But all of them are sacred ingredients in the unfolding of who we are as the infinite being. Every twist in our journey serves our evolution, our expansion, and our mastery as a conscious co-creator. When we honor the contrasts, the experiences that shape our clarity, strengthen our intuition, and sharpen our sense of what's true for each of us. This is about alchemizing life's unwanted moments into wisdom and learning how to walk your path with acceptance, awareness, and trust in the divine choreography that's always guiding you home to your true self. What contrasts or unwanted moments did you bring with you today? Are you open to shifting your perspective, releasing old judgments, and deepening your powerful knowing that all of it belongs? The answer to this will be different for each of you, depending on what perspectives, thoughts, beliefs, and contrasts you brought with you today. So let's go back by seeing ourselves as the observer. As the observer, most of us were taught to put limitations on ourselves by accepting the duality of the mind instead of remaining as effortless awareness. We are the main character in the story of our life. So when I asked you what contrasts or unwanted moments you brought with you today, is it easy or difficult for you to believe that you created it? Knowing and believing are two different things. If I ask you to raise your hand, you can believe it's possible, but if you know it's possible, you'll do it without thought. In other words, you don't need to engage the mind to make it happen. So here's the truth about your life's path. Are you ready? This statement is for all the marbles. You are the infinite being. You are awareness aware of itself. Every experience, both positive and negative, is an invitation that you can accept or decline. Nothing has changed since the day you were born. You are here to observe. It's only the definition you give your observations that are creating wanted or unwanted experiences. There are many ways to accept or decline invitations, such as therapy, which can create an invitation that there's something you need to fix. Meditation, which usually creates an invitation that we have to use the mind to heal the mind. Then there's journaling, a practice that engages the mind, and welcoming or non-resistance to all feelings and emotions by engaging the mind. When you welcome or release thoughts or emotions, you may get relief, but it's only temporary because it's actually maintaining the idea that the thought or emotion is yours, as opposed to belonging to the dualistic mind. When someone says something to you that triggers a mental or emotional reaction, this is an invitation. Some of the methods we've been taught to use are an invitation for you to identify with something unwanted, because you're actually identifying with the dualistic mind. A more effective way is to just realize that these emotions and thoughts are invitations. When you see them as invitations, declining them becomes easier. After 2 or 3 times of the invitation showing up, If you remain neutral rather than identifying with it, you'll see that they just dissolve away. You don't have to process them. Awareness is the knowing that you can decline invitations from the duality of the mind because they're just theme park rides in the dualistic realm that you can choose to continuously ride or stop riding altogether. When you're walking your life's path, redefine the word triggers as portals. The key to keep you from portaling into repetitive experiences is to notice all forms arising effortlessly and reminding yourself, I can keep accepting invitations that create the same unwanted experiences, or I can see all forms arising effortlessly and reminding myself that not everyone is meant to go where I'm going, and this too shall pass.